What's up, everybody? It's your boy Namar here, back at another video. Here to bring y'all What If Naruto Was Secretly a Girl Part 4. So we're gonna start this off in the Chunin Zone. Naruto, she made her way and is now ready to fight Neji. As Neji's just sitting there eyeing Naruto, while the others are starting to make their way up to the balcony. This is where Neji would say, "Fate has decreed me as the winner. You should forfeit." And Naruto looks at him and then looks at Gemma and asks, "Can we start the match?" Gemma says we will start once the entire once the Hokage does his announcement. Now wait 5 more minutes and Sasuke still hasn't shown up. And this is where the Hokage will raise his hands and says, "We will now commence the Chunin exams, and I hope you enjoy watching the fights between each of the hopeful Chunins." Now, Neji and Naruto. This is when Gemma says, "But Neji, Hyuga, and Naruto Uzumaki be the only ones stay in the arena. They everybody else will leave. Like all the other contestants will leave, and oh Lord, um, like the others will leave. This is where Neji, he was basically start trying to trash talk again, talking about how she's an orphan and that no one's here, like no one in the village love her. Now Kakashi's there because he's not going to miss this fight no matter what. So once he said that, that's when Kakashi kind of was starting to leak out some blood loss, and the other Jonas can feel this. They're like, "What the hell?" They basically actually like, "Kakashi, what's got into you?" Because they're a little scared because they never seen Kakashi like this. This is where Kakashi says, "Guy, you might want to control your student. If he say something stupid like that again, I will go down there myself and kill him." This is where everybody is like, "Whoa, wait a minute, why is Kakashi so protective over her? Aren't they just student and like student and sensei?" And then this is where a guy says, "I'm sorry, Kakashi, I did not. I will talk to Neji about that later." This is when then we go back to the arena. Neji and Naruto get in a Taijutsu stance. This is where Naruto just sits there and she just kind of watches, Neji. She's just waiting for him to make the first move, which is why she's just standing there looking at him. This is where Neji, he'll basically run at Naruto as fast as he can, to the point where Naruto, she's just waiting to counter. Neji strikes out, dealing multiple strikes to her chakra points, but Naruto will be faster and will faster than him. Neji will overextend. This is where Naruto will go for a sweet kick. She will sweep him off his foot, but Neji will quickly recover. He will try to deliver another Jugi strike. This is where Naruto, she will backflip, and in that backflip, she will throw 3 kunais. And the 3 kunais will trap Neji. And this is where Naruto will yell, "Lightning release lightning cage." Now Neji can't move. This is where she says, "Water release water dragon." She'll shoot the water dragon through the lightning cage, which would shock Neji. Neji would feel this, but also before the lightning dragon and stuff hit, he'll use rotation, which will barely he will barely be able to stand after it. This is where Neji would then, I mean not Neji. This is when Naruto would then she would then just basically like push. She like jump back because the kunais will also destroy due to Neji's rotation. Now Naruto, she sees Neji's about to dash at her again, but this time she runs at him. Neji tries to throw us right, then this is where Naruto jab him in his shoulder plants, and basically his arms will go numb. He be looking very surprised. He goes, how, why is my arms numb? This is when Naruto will go, oh, it's simple, Neji. You basically you ran at me like an idiot. And so basically she just look at Neji like he's really stupid, and just and basically just like so basically she will basically start to head over towards the she'll start heading towards Neji in a sprint. After she sent him back, also with a kick, sent him through the walls. Now Neji, he's surprised because he was not expecting Naruto to be that fast or strong, or for his arms to go numb. This is where he yell out, "What did you do to my arms?" This is where Naruto look at him side eye, like sideways for a second, and goes, "I made your arm go numb. Why?" This is where Neji, he'll be kind of, he's still in a shocked state. He goes, "How? I didn't even see you move to do it." This is where Naruto goes, "Well, that was quite simple actually. You over this one I strike you. You see, I can use a chocolate scalpel and encase it over my entire fist. I don't need my hands to be open to use the chocolate scalpels." Which Neji will be surprised, and now he's trying to play defensive. Naruto punched the ground, making basically a crater in it, or like a little stream in it, which now Neji is off balance, and Naruto just decided to deliver one last hard kick. Now she'll deliver this kick, sending Neji flying a few distances, but in all he'll get back up. Naruto would basically push Neji even farther into like basically her element. Um, and so Neji, he'll try to deliver a hard strike to Naruto. Naruto would dodge him and deliver one more punch, which would knock him out. So guys, the rest of the fight is gonna kind of go like canon. So Tamari Shikamaru, that's canon. Sasuke matches skill. Kankuro forfeits again. Um, Sasuke's not there due to him want to be arrogant, and he thinking that even if he does come late, because he knows Kakashi would not get him, due to Kakashi saying, "I'm not giving you a flashy entrance, so if you come late and you don't get a fight, that is your fault. Do not blame me. I'm mainly going there to see my girlfriend fight," basically. And Sasuke, he just scoffs at, scoff at that because he's thinking that Kakashi's kind of gay due to falling for what he thinks is a male Naruto, just in a transformation, but it's not nowhere near. Um, so yeah, see Naruto, she was waiting on. She was waiting on. She was basically just waiting on she was waiting for her teammate to come, knowing that he was probably gonna be very fucking arrogant, which he then gets disqualified. Now since he got disqualified from his matches, he he's basically over there complaining about how like it's not fair and he's the last Uchiha, so he shouldn't get disqualified. But the Hokage's not having it because he appeared at the last second by himself. This is where Kakashi basically cursed because he knew that Sasuke was gonna do this, and he didn't want to be held responsible after they tuned down about Sasuke doing that. So what Naruto did, because the box that she's in is quite close to Kakashi, you know. She goes up to Kakashi, gives him a pat on the shoulder, said it'll be okay, and that you know he shouldn't get. She's gonna make sure that the Hokage do not get on him for Sasuke being retarded, basically. Which makes Kakashi smiles a little bit, knowing that at least she has his back. So if anything was to happen, he wouldn't basically get in trouble. So now it's gonna be Naruto versus Gara. No. I'm gonna say it's Naruto versus Tamari, but this is when Naruto looks at Tamari and says, "If you know what's good, you will forfeit this match." And she basically said this with the QBIs on, and Tamari she forfeits very quickly. She does not want that smoke. After seeing what Naruto can do to people, she decided right in there she did not want any smoke to deal with Naruto. Now, Naruto, she really doesn't care for much trivia. Like, she looks at Gara and says, "I won't bring my tenant into it if you don't bring yours," which caught the attention of the other Jonas. They're like, "What do you mean?" Yeah, they're like, "What does she mean? She won't bring her tenant into it if he doesn't bring his." Which, puts kind of the case Kage, the Kazekage in a bad spot, or Orochimaru, due to not informing the Hokage that his Jinchuriki was be coming into the exams, which is frowned upon to send your unstable Jinchuriki there. But the Hokage already knew, but he was gonna have a talk with him later about it, or at least that's what Hiruzen was thinking at least. When Naruto got ready, she had a few clones already going to the side of the arenas, which is where Gara looked at them because she already made them. And this is when Gara was gonna go and attack him after Gamma said start, but what he didn't know is that each clone was collecting senjutsu. Now, after they get done getting the senjutsu they need, this is where Naruto then goes. Um, she goes, I forgot what summon I gave her. I'm just gonna say she had a wolf pack summon. I honestly forgot. I'm gonna say she had a wolf pack and a kitsune summon. If I said she had any others, I'm sorry. I kind of forgot. I don't even know if I even gave her one, so that's another thing. I might have not even given her one, and or I probably left it up for y'all or something. I don't really know. I forgot. I should have read all the other ones, but hey. So, basically, she would go into the wolf sage mode, which basically is to give her the outline of a wolf. I'm gonna say she could choose which sage mode she wants, and because Kurama will basically make it where it's only one that comes up. So basically, she'll tell Kurama, "I only want the wolf sage mode, if that is okay with you," basically. Which Kurama nods his head, of course, because he doesn't really care. And so Kurama will basically say, "Sure thing, kid. I got you." As Naruto now has the wolf sage mode, he's not really stunning. He's basically just pushes Gaara with like very fast. Gaara will see Naruto just like running at him like very fast, and he's thinking like, the hell? When did she get so? And then he didn't get to finish that. She instantly socks him in his face, sending him flying and embedded into the wall. Now people were thinking like, "Yo, is that Mini Sonate?" Because Narco and Sonate got the same color hair, and this is where Sonate she's basically steps out of the shadows of Hiruzen and goes, my granddaughter is very strong." Now, a lot of people hearing this, they go, "What? You're what?" Yeah. Then Hiruzen goes, "How long have you been in here, Sonate?" Then she says, "I've been here for a while. Narcos are very good at fluent jutsu. Not even your uncle knew I was here, which is very, very not good for you, oh man. If other people knew that your uncle couldn't detect me like this, then who? I wonder how it would have been in a different situation." So basically, this is where like it's basically where she goes like this where Hiruzen goes, "Well, I kind of did tell her that we were related by a lot, but yeah, it shouldn't be a problem, right, Hiruzen?" Is what she said. She gives Hiruzen like a very sweet smile, of course. This is where Hiruzen goes, "When did y'all meet?" And this is where she goes, "Well, we met during her time out of the village with Jiraiya, and she's very good and strong. She's definitely Johnny rank. And once I take the office, she's gonna be Johnny. Just so you know, fuck your council and their decisions. Like I'm gonna be the old guy. Yeah, it's not a democracy. It's a dictatorship. Like what are you talking about?" And basically, just everybody's just thinking like, the hell. And so yeah. So we're gonna skip to that time where it's time for Naruto to become the back to Narco and her fight. This is where Narco in Gaara's fight. This is when Narco would basically put Gaara underneath a very strong basically they put them underneath a very like she put Gaara in a very strong barrier and no one can enter this barrier. And so, Gaara's sister's like trying to yell, "Gaara!" And she's trying to get in there. This is where Shikamaru uses shadow technique and goes, let her do her job. And they're like, "What do you mean?" This is where Choji goes, just trust us. Do not jump in there. You jump in there, you're not gonna have any chakra, and you're gonna die. And they're like, "Wait, what? She's gonna kill my brother?" They go, "No. One, she's finna try to fix his seal. And the reason why we know is because she asked us to make sure y'all guys don't interfere because he's trying to make his cell better. He's a Jinchuriki, and that cell that he has on is faulty. It's nothing more than a better storage cell." And they go, "Oh." This is where basically Gaara is now trapped in, I don't know if I give her wood style. But yes, he's going to be trapped in a wood style attack called when, Mokitan, um, oh yeah, Mokutan Beast Trap. So it's gonna trap him, and basically, all she does now is go up to Gara and hit him with a fire element seal, knocking him out. Now Orochimaru grits his teeth because now his plan is basically ruined. He can't use Gara as a distraction now. So he decided that if he's gonna do something, he needs to take it on his own manner. And now he's trying. Now he grabs Hiruzen, basically which starts the Kona attack. Now the Sand Ninjas know basically that they're screwed because their best weapon just got destroyed by another kid that is a guinea. Imagine if that was their Jonies they were fighting. That would have been a That'd have been a death, so they're deciding that they're not going to participate now in this little battle. This is where this is basically where the Sound Ninjas would try to fight, but due to the what's it called? Due to the ninjas, they don't really stand a chance. Um, So Naruto, she will basically go up there where the big barrier is, where Tsunade and Hiruzen is fighting. This is where Naruto says, "Ambu, come here." And eventually, a bunch of Ambu come, and this is where she says, "Are y'all ready?" Then she basically throws on this tag that makes a huge gap in the barrier. This is where she says, "Run now!" And then basically, a bunch of the Ambus were running inside. They were basically help the Hokage out. This is where Jiraiya comes. She says, "Get me in there," and Jiraiya, and she would get Jiraiya in there. And of course, this is where basically Orochimaru is just getting the worst beatdown of his life due to all of them being there. Um, yeah. But Orochimaru will escape due to Kabuto, which he will save him barely by the bell. Um, he'll take him by the bell. Save him by the bell by using the reverse summoning. He'll basically be reverse summoned back to the basically back to the Snake Land, where basically he would also go back to the rice country, or yeah, rice field country, or whatever it's called. And basically, Naruto will be kind of praised, which this is where Tsunade then says, "I'm gonna be the next Hokage, right, Hiruzen?" Hiruzen says, "Yeah." And she says, "Good, because I'm not letting your old ass be Hokage anymore." This is what she says, and Hiruzen's like, "Wait, what do you mean?" This is where she looks at Hiruzen and go, "Really? You gonna ask me what I mean?" Then she gives Hiruzen the different times he's really fucked up, and letting basically Donzo go off easily just because he was being a little too soft with no, and he didn't want to grow a pair. This is where this is where she then asks her, "What happened to your balls? Because you don't have any anymore at this point. You're basically his bitch." And basically, she's just talking down to Risen, purposely knowing that it would get him mad. But she doesn't really care, due to her just putting a point right there by him letting her talk to him like that. Risen doesn't really say anything, as you know, he kind of knows it's true. But guys, I will be ending that off right there. I kind of hope you did enjoy this. Um, if you did, then that's cool. I think next one I'm gonna skip the retrieval art, because I mean, yeah, I think I'm gonna skip the retrieval art, guys. I'm gonna say Sasuke stays in the village to be trained by Kakashi due to him getting in some battle against the Sound Ninjas, and to realize that most of the Sound Ninjas are weak. And so if they're weak and Orochimaru is that leader, then he won't get stronger, which is what he's kind of thinking. So yeah. But guys, if you do enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment. Peace.